And we are live. There we go. We got the channel popped out. It's like your YouTube chat instead, so it was a little quicker. There we go. Hey, Kathy. How you doing? There's Bucky.
What's up, boss?
Not much. That feels great, can. Tomorrow? No, that's right. Next Friday. We start the next week. Next Friday we start the Fabricable Fridays every other Friday.
Yeah, I'm seeing the back of my eyelids. I don't know how long I'll be able to stay on, but I figure I'll show my family support.
Next week, next Friday we start the Fabricable Fridays. Come on, phone. Cooperate.
So how you doing?
I'm good.
I've been watching a horse laughing at me for the past half hour.
Yeah. No, that's the new thumbnail, but I need to start getting sponsored by Sparkling Ice. I mean, I drink enough of their stuff. You think I'd get a sponsorship? I mean, come on.
What's up, Razy White Shop?
Not much has been going on, Willie. It's just been another one of those Fridays. When I do the Fabricable Fridays, I'll be starting those at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, this 8 o'clock stuff is kind of rough for me.
Basically, the way those work is, yep, they'll start at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time for the Fabricable Fridays. So, I mean, look at just like these streams. I'm gonna run a panel, like I usually do, but everybody can just work on their projects live. I mean, it'll give me something to do every other Friday to keep people entertained, so I can actually do something on a stream.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yep. I was like, you know what? Anybody can join, and any project goes. So.
Trying to catch up on some of the chat there. Kathy and Willie's here. Reezy White Shop.
The nice thing about starting an hour earlier every other Friday too is the people that usually go to bed early on around this time, we still be able to pop in.
Yeah. Well,
for a good bit.
That's what I was just saying. You know, you're lucky to get me up this late.
We can catch Lucky before he goes to bed.
Yeah. I get up about 3:30 in the morning. I'm at work for 5:30. And that starts my day, and I work till 4:30 at night.
You know, it'd be easier for some of the other people.
It's around 6:30.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, it'd be you, and it'd be Nate too. Because go-kart, I know go-kart's a guy fishing. I know he likes to go to bed early.
Yeah, I get the farm life. You know, in other words, you know how farmers, they get up before the roosters get up, and they come home when it's dark. Well, that's what I've been doing.
I'm doing pretty good, Kathy. We got a little more snow, but this whole next week it's supposed to be in the mid to upper 40s. So warm weather is coming our way.
Yeah.
It's about time too.
I know there's a few people in here probably already know, but tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock is Patty's Performance. Small engine. guys check that out. That's at 8 o'clock. Well, Eastern time. I don't know what time. Yeah, and then you have me at 10. Then I believe Kathy and Ed. No, 12 o'clock. That would be 12 or 1 o'clock would be Mick Mowers. Then Sunday it's Kathy and Ed.
Yep. I'm having a hard time getting that order memorized.
It's just so many people that it's on. It's just every once in a while I have to go on Kathy's little post and rewatch it again. Finally smartened up and I read it all down. I put it up on my little board up over here.
Yeah. I need to write it down.
You need to paint that wall either baby blue or light green. Get yourself a little green.
Jimmy C and friends and I were playing around with that the other day. I joined one of his streams, and what we did is he has that Zoom.
Yep.
That Zoom stream feature. So what it is like, let's see if this will work with the white wall. So I hopped on there and I drew on for the wall. It displayed it perfectly on that white wall. I was like, oh, nice. Sweet. So I was like, I'll probably just do a few more streams of StreamYard and switch over to Zoom and try it out.
Yeah, I heard Zoom was okay, but what it is a lot more people has the StreamYard. So it's kind of tough for a lot of people.
But,
I think Small Engine Nation.
Zoom, I think you can have more than StreamYard still.
Yeah, Small Engine Nation, we started with the StreamYard when they first started with that 1,000 thing. And it was, why did we? No, we used to do that. Hangouts, right. We used to do the Hangouts. Then they stopped that and everybody went to StreamYards.
Yep. I think you can have more people on Zoom.
Yes, you can. But you have more than 4 or 5 people on the panel, it gets kind of tight. Everybody talks over each other. So, it is nice to have that many up there, but, it's kind of tough to have a decent conversation.
Kathy, depending on what time that meeting is at, if it's like late afternoon, I can make it. But if it's like early afternoon, 1 o'clock Eastern Central Standard Time, I might not be able to make it because I have a very special event that day. So
I think what would be a good
idea, I may not make it.
I think what would be a good idea, Kathy, is like an hour before the meeting is scheduled, put something up on Hangouts, and then like a half hour later, remind everybody, this way everybody's well aware of the time. Even if you did post it, everybody has a different time zone, So like an hour before you guys decide to have that meeting, and then like half hour before, everybody could try to plan around it. Because I know I'll end up forgetting if I don't get constantly remembered.
Yep, that's how I am. Usually I'm pretty good with memorizing stuff, but when it comes to meetings, you gotta remind me several times.
Hoss.
Before I can remember.
Hoss. There's a meeting for Small Engine Nation tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll try and remember that. There you go. I'll set a timer for it. The meeting's going to start. The timer will go off like 5 minutes before the meeting starts. Like, oh, crap. I had a meeting today. That's right.
I've had it. I don't know how many hours today.
Many.
Crazy is this stream. Right at the turn of 8:29 to 8:30. Soon as I started the stream, so I was like right on
it. Yep.
Which is pretty.
I like that.
Pretty fast for me. I don't mind. I might be a few seconds ahead.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and pull pull. I'm gonna hope and pull. I'm gonna try and pull a 2.5 hour stream tonight if I can.
Yeah.
Depends on how I feel, but I'm trying to get as much view time as I can.
Yep. Tomorrow on my stream, I'm gonna have a buddy of mine. I don't know if you know him, Mower Outlaw. You ever hear of him? Mower
I
Outlaw.
don't know as if I have heard of that name.
Yeah, he's another mud mower up in Maine. He's doing that. It's in a video of me when I broke my leg.
I think that video might have popped up in my feed. I'm not sure, just a while ago, because I think I had your name in it, and I was like, "Oh wait, I recognize that name." No.
Yeah, my videos have been doing really well lately.
I'm trying to get a link hooked up for Jimmy in case he comes on over. I have to scroll up on that link because I can't really I'm having a hard time. I'm trying to just have one tab open on my computer so it goes quick. So I'll just put the link in manually, the good old fashioned way, using a phone and copying it over.
Well, Craig and Kathy, they helped me out big time a couple of days ago with my editing software. I was having some issues with it, and I'm still having that issue, but they told me a way to go around the YouTube, and I've been doing it that way. So I was able to upload a video yesterday and upload a video today. I have another video pending right now to be uploaded. I can't do that one until at least tomorrow. And I have 3 more videos waiting I have to edit to be posted up. So I got I don't know, I'm backlogged on my videos. I gotta get up there.
You're a busy man.
Well, I record videos every day when I'm at work and whenever I'm working on a vehicle, I also do live videos. There's always somebody that wants to know how to do engine work or something,
I always do more live streams than I do videos because I can get more view time out of a stream than I can a 10-minute video. Yeah, I do have a 10-minute video. It's just I didn't want to upload because of Wi-Fi issues. Upload it. Hope it works the second time.
Yeah, it's hard to justify that on my end. I get, I like to say it's about even. Sometimes I'll get more view time on live videos than my regular videos, but it all breaks out to even with me, It's like I uploaded a video this morning. Last I checked, it was like 102 views or something. That gave me. Let me go back and check that out really quick. Studios. Yeah, it gave me 8 hours worth of view time today on a 20-minute video.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm only.
And that's
139 subscribers.
That's only 119 views too,
which is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I'm only 139 subscribers away from 500.
Awesome! Congratulations.
I had to do a stream it'd be funny for a stream. Hashtag last one to hit 1K.
Yeah. I have.
It's okay. What's funny about this is I used to be ahead of Brandon.
Yep.
Subscriber-wise from BS Small Engines.
Yep.
Then I don't know what happened. All of a sudden the tables turned and he just smoked me.
He has the the videos. You have to keep on pushing those videos. You know, Brandon, he is how should I say, like on top of the game with the videos. You know, like
Yeah.
you said, you do your live streams. Well, Brandon does live streams and videos, so that's the reason why his channel went up faster than yours.
Yeah. The thing is, I think once we get those Fabric Cowboy Friday streams rolling and they start doing good, that might attract some more people too.
It's like right now I have 1,451 subscribers. I'm up 95% in the past 28 days. Can you see that?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive. You're making you look small.
And the key is with that, when you produce your videos, it's just not like how you said you do your live videos. You have to do live videos.
Yeah.
You have to keep up with your regular videos, but you have to keep on putting them out. Some people might say, "Oh, well, Lucky's posting another video, big deal," and not even watch it, you know. But there are some other people out there that watch my channel and they're constantly waiting for the next video. They can't wait for the next one. So I try to keep everybody happy.
Yeah.
It's just post whatever you can. You know, what's also been helping me is because when I first started out with the mud mower stuff, it was all about lawnmowers and mud mowers and stuff. Then I started posting my tire live videos. Then I started posting about my automotive mechanic work, you know. So I have a wide selection of just a whole bunch of different type of videos. And lately I've been putting a lot of videos of me and Cheryl, you know, on our adventures we go on, you know, like on nature walks and, you know, things that we do, scavenging hunts, you know. My next video that I have going up probably tomorrow night is when me and Cheryl went to the flea market, you know. So that's another thing that you can look at, you know, besides just what you do, you know, think of other things, you know, what you do during the day, you know.
Once I get those, once I figure out a good way to set up my camera on my lathe, I will start making wood turning videos where I have to kind of engineer a little setups on my lathe that the camera can sit on.
Yep.
Once I get that figured out, I mean, I can start pumping out turning videos just like that, but the camera setup, figure out a way to set up the camera. Once I figure that out, I'm good to go. I can start recording that stuff.
Oh, I also came up with another idea. What I'm going to do is I have a GoPro chest mount, you know, the mount set attached to the GoPro. One day, I'm not sure when, but probably when like the busy season picks up at my work, I'm going to actually record a whole day of me working. You know, whatever goes on, unedited, record the whole entire thing and pump it up on video.
Yeah, and Brandon and I have said several podcasts, and he thinks once I start doing the wood turning videos, he said that'll really help me out if I start doing those.
Yeah, you got to really start pumping out regular videos. That's what people look for, you know.
I know I'm getting ready to. I got some photos. I don't really have a feel. I got like footage of the first test drive of my rat rod, except the camera didn't record it for like more than 10 seconds. And I don't know why, so I have to scrap the footage. But come spring, when it gets nice out and I get some paint on that thing, I'm gonna take the ion and put it on the fenders of the hood, and I'm gonna get an actual good video of that tractor. It is gonna go on YouTube.
Yep.
But for now, I just have some photos of it. I'm gonna put together just a quick slideshow on it. That'll just be something.
I gotta put my glasses on.
Yeah, we're gonna have the official stream glasses.
This way I can close my eyes and just nod my head once in a while like I'm here.
Yep. Or you just get those glasses where you can have your eyes drawn on, makes it look like you're awake.
Yep. What's up, Willie?
Yeah.
How was your day, Willie? Yeah, this is another thing that is when you stream with StreamYard, it's like a 10-second delay through, the message. So sometimes
Yeah,
it comes
that's why.
a little bit late,
Yeah, I always pack the chat out now so I can monitor it.
Yep.
See, my first live stream after not going live for 3 weeks going to slow Wi-Fi was over an hour. So I was like, that's good enough. Good enough to get back into the groove. I was like, I'm tired and I don't know if I want to push it 2.5 hours. Because usually the one night I went, I can't remember, it was a few months ago. I went about a month or two ago. I went 3.5 hours.
I've actually, I think I did the 6 to 8 hour live stream at work. First thing in the morning, I turned it on and started my live stream, and people watched me throughout the whole entire day. I had that, I don't know, I must have got at least 13 or 14 hours of watch time that one day.
Never mind. My longest stream was actually the longest stream I've ever done. 4 hours, 3 minutes, and 27 seconds. That was my last official stream of 2019.
Vanguard's newer ones have a little more torque power. The older ones have more like speed power, but the older ones have more torque. And the only thing I heard about the newer Vanguards is that they like to eat head gaskets, so just be careful with those.
Yeah, that's why the stream stuff. Brandon challenged me to beat 4.5 hours.
Wow.
I was like, you know what? You're on.
Hey, Tampa Bay Customs in the house.
Because, I mean, if I can do those Fabricable Fridays for like a few hours and just end them by going in the house and chilling for a few,
yep.
I'm going to see if I can pump out some 5-hour streams. Because I think it'd be cool to just do a 5-hour stream because the view time on that would probably be pretty decent. And I get those days too where it's like I'll have a day off or something, don't have to go to school. And I'll sit there and I'll sometimes just contemplate going out in the shop quick and just doing some streams out in the shop.
Yep.
I'll get that where it happens sometimes. I'll just get that urge. It's like, should I do it or should I not? One of these times I'm going to do it.
I used to spend a lot of time on Facebook. I mean, a lot of time on Facebook. Yeah, I did like good morning videos first thing in the morning, on the way to work, after work, during work. And now I'm spending more time on my YouTube.
Yeah, that's how I am because
Yep.
I get too many notifications I have to keep up with.
Yeah, well, I got over 3,000 followers on Facebook. It's crazy. I can't keep up with everybody up there.
I'm still entertaining the thought of building a mud mower.
What's that?
I'm still entertaining the thought of building a mud mower.
You should.
Off-roading.
It's simple. Any $50 lawnmower will work.
Yep.
Tear the deck off it and make sure it runs good and throw it in a mud pile. I wouldn't really worry about a pulley swap right away. That's not considered as a mud mower. A lot of people do the pulley swaps just for the speed, I did a pulley swap on mine because I like to go fast and break bones.
My rat rod there probably does, from what it felt like, is 15, 20 miles an hour.
Yeah. Try 48 on a riding lawnmower.
I'm sure that's a thrill.
Yeah.
or you'd be like the boys from Cars and Cameras where they hit 60 something miles an hour.
Matter of fact, I just got done watching that video. They blew that engine and the rear end froze up. I swear to God, I just watched that video waiting for you to log on. You know, they did a drag race with the mini bike.
Oh, here you go. Oh, this is a good one. Gordon Ramsay refused to cook for Donald Trump during his trip to the UK.
Politics.
I saw that. I was like, he's the Don. Better feed him.
All I can say is 20. That's it.
Yep. I can say ever since he's come in, that economy's been holding out really good.
Nah, stocks are down 3 days in a row. We'll find out Monday if they fall.
I know a couple weeks ago. No, I think it was a few weeks ago. I seen it. Dow went up like 2,000 or 3,000 points.
Yeah,
dropped.
It went up, but it's because the coronavirus. Everybody's afraid to put the money other places. You know.
Yep. You know, I've heard that coronavirus goes great with Lyme's disease.
Speaking of that. I don't know if you could see that one, Kathy. It's just small engination on it.
My plan for hopefully maybe this next summer, if I can get it, is get some red paint and primer.
Yep.
And get some weeds and take the old arc welder and fix it and clean it.
Those are nice stick welders.
It's 1975 225 AC Lincoln.
I'm still older.
We've had that. My grandpa on my dad's side bought that new for like $100 or $150.
Kathy is asking you a question.
Oh. Okay, Kathy, I'll go at him then. We had a new member request for the Small Engine Nation Facebook page, and I wasn't sure who this guy was. So I wanted her to make sure it was okay to add him.
Did you add that guy, Lucky 7 Mud Mowers? I think he's a pain in the butt.
I know. I've heard some stories about that guy. I mean, yeah, Tampa boys. I like that welder for being 45 years old. It still works really good. Except the main power switch on it starting to lose its detent, so you have to hold it down for a long time before it tunks and shut. It makes a tunk sound and shuts off. I usually keep that thing right at 75. Yeah, it's right at 75 amps. But my plan is to get some new new leads for it. Get some longer leads that are nice and fresh. Get some red paint and primer and clean it up.
Willie, that's the reason why I basically say when I log on, friends and family, and then whenever Small Engine Nation family comes on, I usually call like Tampa Bay Customs, Kathy, Harold, I'll use a YouTube name, their personal names. If they don't have it on their YouTube, it's always the username.
Harold.
Us,
Yeah, that's what happened. In case you missed it, Lucky, I'm Brandon, and I got put honorary membership on the Small Engine Nation Facebook page. We made it to a mod status.
Yep. Yeah, everybody. Even when I was a baby, my nickname was Lucky, so I'm used to that.
Yeah.
I got people at work, all the customers, everybody, they all call me Lucky. My first personal name, it's only on my license. That's it. Everything else is all Lucky. It's even on my hats.
There you go. Yeah. I mean, I've heard some stories about this B.F. Small Engine's character too. Don't know what he's doing. Some stories. No, I wish Brandon was here right now.
Yeah, how's Twisted doing?
Speaking of double, where is Stacy?
Yeah. Last video I seen that he took his tractor out his race tractor out for a test drive. That was the last time I seen one of his videos pop up.
Yep, that's the last time I've seen one of his videos too. So something must have came up.
I think he was going into the hospital for an operation or something.
I'm gonna pull up my Nightbot and see if I still have commands for everybody.
Speaking of that, tomorrow before I log on to my live, I gotta fix my Nightbot. For some reason, it keeps on when somebody posts an emoji.
Yeah.
It tells them they got 5-second timeout or something like that.
Oh, it's your spam protection is it timing them out for like 5 seconds? Because if it is, it's got that spam protection.
Yeah, I got to get rid of that tomorrow.
If you get off
mad.
I didn't know this for a while, but apparently sometimes if you turn spam protection off and put a message in, have it say a message, you'll add it as like a ticker, so it does it every once in a while. Yeah. I didn't know you had to disable that, even though I turned mine off, but still do that. I was like, what in the devil is going on? Then I eventually figured it out. I was like, then Craig pointed me in the right direction. I was like, I'm like, I don't know nothing about YouTube. I don't know. Nightbot does come in handy for some things, though.
Yep. All right, hate to do this to you, but it is now 9 o'clock. It's way past my
well past Michael's bedtime.
Yeah, I usually go to bed about 7:30. So, Willie, Kathy, Tampa Bay's, Turner. Let's see. Who else is in the house here? I think that was it. I seen.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If I miss you all on the chat there, we'll talk to you guys later. Horst, thanks for having me up here tonight. And we'll see you. We'll see you tomorrow at 10 o'clock my live stream.
Yep.
And before that is Patty's performance at 8 o'clock Eastern time. Then we have Mixed Mowers. I believe that's going to be 12 or 1 o'clock, something like that. Yep. And then we have who else is that night there? Saturday nights.
Anyway, Brandon.
Yep. That's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. That's way past my bedtime.
Yep.
All right, guys. Small Engine Nation family. We'll talk to you guys later. As they say in the CB Radio, 73s on the flip side.
See you later. There we go. Well, we got room on the panel for anyone else that wants to come up. Yeah, I'm working on my Nightbot pulled up, so Yeah, boys, you have to go through YouTube and pull up look up Nightbot on YouTube. Nightbot channel will show up, and it'll actually have a tutorial on there. I'll show you how to do it. And I'm gonna do a tutorial one of these nights. I just haven't gotten to it yet. See if I can find a link to that. There's Mr. Harold.
What up?
Not much.
What happened to who was that? Lucky that was with you?
Yeah, he had to go to bed.
Ah,
Yep.
has to get up too early on Saturdays. Who we got in the chat? Anybody?
Same people. We got Breezy Strings by
Willie.
Turner, Tampa Boys Customs, Willie, Kathy.
Turner.
That's
Turnings by Turner. You just subscribed to my channel. Thank you. I gotta go to your channel. I ain't seen it yet. Where'd it go? We are clicking. So what's been going on today with you, Robert?
not much.
Did y'all get any snow today?
Nope,
No?
not at all.
I guess they did down here. I know
This is for people that don't have the Nightbot or don't know if this tutorial will help any, but it's probably it's like the shortest one I could find. So
There, I got you, Turner.
yeah.
Come on. My computer's going slow.
I hate it. I hate it when it happens. My computer like lagged a little bit earlier, but then it absolved itself and it hasn't skipped a beat since.
Yeah.
I have a Nightbot command for you somewhere. Like, that's the thing. I don't use Nightbot enough to remember if I have commands for everyone. I think I do.
All right. I think I'm caught up on chat. Who'd I miss? Willie CK. What's up, man?
I haven't even used my own Nightbot commands in a while. I have. I'm gonna try this.
I
It'll
see
work.
Tampa Boys Customs is in here too.
Yep. Let's see if that Nightbot command queues up. No, that's right. I don't think we have a Nightbot command for you, Harold.
Uh-oh.
No, we don't.
Get you a grumpy old man.
There, we'll just do that. I mean, whatever you want, I can queue up. So, what do you want as your message?
It don't matter.
Okay.
I saw on the farm with JT today. He had a live going on. I missed it because I was at work, but I saw he was in there. Did you catch it?
I didn't get the chance to.
Okay. I haven't caught back up on that one yet either. So maybe later on I'll go check it out.
All right, there we go. The Nightbot command is set. We gotta try it. There we go. We'll do this, and then we do hero. There we go. Let's see if the command works. I mean, we got it. We're come on, Nightbot. Don't drink. Yep, there it is.
It's the grumpy old man. There you go. Say, yeah, young whippersnappers.
You don't tell me how to do YouTube.
Yeah.
There we got it working. Yeah. The other times I've tried Nightbot, like way before those, I swear Nightbot was drinking on a job. It just would not work. Oh, we need one for JT. All right, we're gonna go here. Add command. JT. All right, JT, what do you want for your Nightbot command? I need something because mine is I can't think of anything for anybody anymore. I mean, yeah, I can't speak. I can't get it out.
Oh boy, political calls already. That's why I have an answering machine.
Got anything for your name Nightbot command, JT, that you want? Because if not, you're gonna have to leave it up to me, and we all know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you become a grumpy old man.
Yep. There you go. One of these times I do a little banner that says hashtag we've gone senile.
Yeah, Willie, you're right. I think that's what he put that up top there. Support hashtag small engine nation with hearts and hugs. Did you see that one, Willie?
There we go. I got one for queued up for JT. There we go. That's right, because we have one. Yeah, I did create one for Willie. Willie's is actually a pretty good one. Willie. I got that there, man. That's the right one. Here we go.
Willie is here. There you go. Brandon, where are you going? You just got here, didn't you? No, he's been in here.
He's all right, Tampa Boys Customs. What do you want for yours? I mean, I might as well just keep rolling the Nightbot commands here. Got a bunch of new faces. Got a bunch of new faces in here, so it's like, yep.
Is that Kathy, is that for Greg? The one that he just did there?
Yep, that's for Greg.
Okay. Nubs.
There you go. We'll just do sup nubs.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
Here we go. Let's try this one. Hello. If I could spell, it'd be great.
I have that problem too.
We can't spell.
That's right.
There it is. I know the one for me is a horse is a horse, of course, of course.
I thought that was Craig that had, or no, Twisted.
I think that's Brandon. There's both of them. I can't remember.
Maybe both of them. Yeah, maybe both of them.
I can't remember anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna create another.
As in polar bear. Oh, that's funny, Turd.
Here we go. Right. People might not be happy with it. Right now I gotta show this. There we go. We got a new banner. We've gotten Cena.
Okay.
There you go. There you go. No, I think even better one would be "Welcome to the Trump Train."
Yeah, what in the world was that?
There you go. We had to make that one. Welcome to the Trump Train. Trump Train.
Uh-oh. Heavy precipitation nearby. 43 degrees. At least it's not white stuff.
Yep. I just cannot spell tonight.
It's because I'm in here.
I started
the
before
Bus
you.
Grease Monkey just uploaded one. Y'all ever seen him?
I don't think so.
I enjoy his videos. He works on diesels a lot. And old buses. Him and his son are starting a shop. They're moving from Indiana down this way, moving towards Bucks North, Tennessee.
Kathy, I don't have it set for like their actual names. I have it set up for their YouTube names. See you later, Willie.
Okay.
Here's a good one. Let me get this straight. This is a Sam Elliott one. Let me get this straight. A party that supports abortion for life, illegals over its own citizens, and refugees over its own Veterans is going to lecture me on morals? I don't think so, Cupcake. Let him have it. here's the weather outlook for me for this weekend. Tomorrow 32 degrees, Sunday 47, Monday 46, Tuesday and Wednesday, Tuesday for 44, and Wednesday 45.
It's supposed to be
And we
up
start
in the 70s for us next
well,
week.
lucky you.
Yeah,
You're not gonna freeze.
but no sunshine. I
Yeah.
wish the sun would start popping out. Well, Brandon, are you back? He went somewhere, didn't he?
Yep.
Or did he?
I think you did. There, I got I created 2 new banners. I don't know which one to display. I got Welcome to the Jungle, and I also did All Aboard the Trump Train. So which one? Things here on the panel, Harold. Which one should I put out there as our lovely message to the people?
Yeah, the Trump train, definitely.
All aboard, there we go. All aboard the Trump train. There you go. I'm sure YouTube's just gonna love me for that.
Yeah.
But you know what? But you know what? I don't care.
No.
If they don't like it, oh well.
What are they gonna do? Delete my my channel?
Yeah. Oh, bye bye. There you go. This would be a creative one. Go on there. Burned out Bernie. Okay. Socialism barely worked for everybody else. You think they would have figured it out by now that it's not gonna work?
Yeah, think.
You know what happened every other time their countries had that? Revolutions by the masses.
Yeah.
I mean, here's my thing. You can believe what you want to believe, just don't force it on me. That's just the way I look at it. You go ahead and believe what you want, but just don't force it on me.
Well, I'm not sure, but I think Sunday. I'm not positive yet, though, either. But I think I'm gonna go try and install them Sunday. Those are my lights.
All right. See you later, Kathy. Yeah, I'll make sure to mention in the stream, so don't worry about it.
Good night, Miss Kathy. Tell Craig we said good night too.
Yep. Felt ugly missed him.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. So, like I was saying, believe what you want, don't force it on me. You believe in the Democratic Party and what they have to say? Okay, just don't try and force that on me. I mean, I believe in what some of the Republican Party has to say because I am Republican out there. But do I really want to force? Do I really try and force what I believe on everybody else? No. I mean, so it's like you don't force it. I don't force it on you. You don't force it on me.
So when's Lucky's live stream?
I think it's tomorrow at 10 a.m. East. I think it's Eastern Standard Time too.
10 a.m. Eastern.
Yep.
All right. And that will be on the Lucky channel.
Yep, they'll be on Lucky 7 Mudmore channel.
Evidently he got his issue fixed with his computers and YouTube.
Ooh.
Lucky. He was having problems downloading you the day before.
I said who. I didn't say who.
Oh.
It's, what we have here is a failure to communicate.
Yeah. You know,
for those of you who haven't seen that movie, what are you doing? Go watch it now.
8 trips. Do what? Okay, good deal. I'm glad he could help.
No, Willie's been hanging around on my channel for a while, and I haven't made him a moderator yet, so I'm gonna need to get some more moderators going. Because we've all known Willie on this. He's been over here for a long time, so have to, man. Once I get to Turner and Tampa, once you guys show up, if you get to once you show up to a few more streams, you will earn moderator status. But I like to really get first before I make them a moderator. So
that's funny. Cause watch.
Gummit. Hell. There you go. Type something else in the chat. There you go. Yeah. Were you feeling a little naked, Harold?
Yeah, a little bit, but that's all right. You know how them old men are when they get naked. Man, my YouTube is jumping.
And now we got a few more moderators.
I got Streamline, StreamYard on one, which is what I'm communicating through, but I'm watching it on YouTube, and then the YouTube's jumping.
Oh, what I do is I always pop out the chat and put it over to StreamYard.
Yeah.
What you can do is you can pop out.
I bet it's probably quicker too.
Yeah, what you can do is it's way quicker. What you do is you pop out the chat on YouTube, and then you just exit out the YouTube side and put the chat over the StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So as soon as you pop that chat out, and you know it's popped out, you can exit right out of YouTube.
Yeah. See, I'd have never known about the wrench either. But that's all right. It don't matter.
Yeah. Yep. Well, we got some more moderator power in the house, so.
Yeah.
Hey, usually, what's funny is I've never had one troll on a stream.
I hear you. Did Brandon ever come back?
Not yet.
I was hoping he's gonna jump up on the panel too.
It's also. I'll give him another 5 minutes.
All right.
If he doesn't show up,
wow.
if he
You've
doesn't
already
show
been
up,
going for an hour.
yeah, I'm gonna give him another. I'm gonna give Brandon another 5 minutes to show up. If he doesn't,
All right.
I will keep. We can have a little fun with this. I'll just get on Hangouts, and I will spam message him. Where are you? We've been waiting. Just spam the living tar out of him. Brandon.
Yeah.
Where the hell are you? Brandon. Man, where did everybody go?
I don't know. Tampa boys, he's still in here, isn't he?
I think so. I don't know. I think he's watching at night. I think he's getting that Nightbot set up. But it shouldn't take too long. And I think he's eating too, so. Like, I had like almost 10 people in here. Now I have 4. So that leaves me, you, and 2 others.
Turner.
Turner and who else? Probably just Kathy, because she's wanting to run, so it's probably just Kathy.
It is. She said she's going to listen to it.
Yeah, so.
Well,
now we know 5. Who those 4 I'm seeing 4. That's weird.
Now I see 4.
Yep, there you go. Let's find who's Jimmy and I, you missed your earlier. A couple days ago, I was hanging out over on one Jimmy streams, right? He's like, hey, try this. He has that Zoom streaming. He uses Zoom, right? So he's like, hey, try and put a background picture on. I put a background picture on, and no joke, it projected on that white wall behind me flawlessly with no green or blue screen on it. I didn't do a green screen or blue screen. I just put the background image right on there. I was like, I'm gonna probably do a couple more StreamYard streams, and I may try one out with Zoom and see how I like it, so I can start putting background pictures in my streams.
Go check out your Hangouts.
What? I probably got crap on the messages.
It should have gone through.
It did.
What do you mean you're doing a 360?
What is this mystical 360 you're talking about? I don't speak skater dude language.
That's not all. That's almost all the way turnaround.
What's nice too is if I use that hey Cajun, how you doing? I haven't seen you in forever. It's felt like forever. We haven't had a good old Cajun coin hunter up here now. There you go, Cajun. I mean, if
What's
you're
up,
available,
buddy?
well, Cajun, the links in the chat if you want to pop up. But what I know is getting back to that Zoom, I had to put on a black hat to get like any like spots up here gone, like straight black hat. And I put on a black shirt, and it actually worked perfectly and put that picture on the white wall. So
okay,
yeah. So yes, if I use Zoom, you don't have to look at the hospital wall behind me there.
There you go.
And that Zoom is pretty. Oh, Brandon Senior message. He just didn't say anything.
No.
It shows his icon right below it in Hangouts.
Okay.
Brandon, we know you saw it.
Yep. Yeah, I see it now.
He better not be getting KFC without us. There's Cajun.
All right.
There he is. We're messing with Brandon right now.
Y'all are today.
All right. How you doing today?
Oh, I can't complain. Can't complain. Hey, Turnings, but Turner. Oh.
Yeah, they actually let me go to work and paid me.
What you was saying about Zoom? When I got out of when I was getting in here, you know, you lose the audio because you know, I turn I go your video's in the background, put it that way. I mean the live chat.
Yeah. As I was thinking about Zoom, as I was hanging out on Jimmy's stream, and he's like, "Here, try this." So I put on a black hat shirt. You know how I have that ugly white wall behind me that everybody just keeps griping about, won't shut up. We got Griff. He's like, "Here, put a background picture, take the setting on your camera and put a background picture on there." So I did, and it projected the picture on the white wall without a green or blue screen.
On Zoom or on StreamYard?
Yeah, on Zoom.
Because you know,
like,
StreamYard does have the green screen feature now.
Yeah, Zoom has that, but it's recommended that you do it, but projected on that bare white wall. So I was like, you know, I may have to switch over to that Zoom and try it out.
Hey, Hal.
Because you know, the white wall seems to be the issue of every stream. You gotta get rid of that ugly white wall. You gotta paint it green and paint it blue. It's like, how about this? I'll switch over to Zoom and we'll do that. It's a lot easier than going to the store, getting like a paint and painting the wall. Just like one box section of a wall.
Yeah, that's what most guys do. They just, you know, when they want a green screen, they just paint a wall green, you know, because they're gonna be, you know, that's their studio. You know, they're gonna be in that spot all the time.
Maybe someday when I get a house, I'll get and it has an extra room, I'll get myself some green paint and just make one extremely large green room.
Yeah, that'll you can get you a curtain rod with a green bed sheet, you know, and just hang it with
paint all these walls green and just have like a full on 360 green screen. There you go.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon, what's going on, mon ami?
Oh, speak of the devil.
Well, I went to.
Is he here?
Yeah, he's in the chat.
Okay.
I went down to the big shop yesterday. I had to blow out a burner for my oven. Yeah, I was thinking I can't get a pretty blue flame on it for some reason, but so I went over by the big shop. I called John. I said, "Hey, you already shop?" He says, "Yeah." I says, "Well," he says, "I'm in the house," but he says, "I'm fixing to go in the shop, catch up on something." I said, "Well, flip the breaker for the air compressor." I said, "I'll be over there in about 30 minutes or whatever, 45 minutes. I got a couple things to do in town, then I'll be at the shop." So I said, "Hey, didn't you tell me somebody brought in a chainsaw for me to work on?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "All right." He said, "Well, let me go in the shop. I want to show you something. I mean, in the house, I want to show you something." So he said, the saw's by the cash register on the display counter. I said, "All right." I went back there, and first thing I do, I'm, you know, pulling it, checking for compression, and I'm like, "Wow, this thing's got some compression." And I went outside with it. I put my foot down in the hole, and I went to start it, and it did. It turned over, but after that, that sucker's got like 300 pounds of compression, you know. So I'm like, man, is this damn thing cylinder hydrolocked or something? So I took the plug out. Man, it spun over easy. I'm like, okay, well, it's turning over easy. So I said, bring me the impact wrench. I took the flywheel the flywheel off. The key's intact. Nothing up with that. And I said, who's this saw for anyway? He said, it's Mr. Richard. So I said, okay. I said, he said, it's not but 5 months old. Tell him to bring it back. I mean,
how would you get a saw with that much compression?
You cannot turn that engine over all the way. It'll go about halfway with the pull cord.
But if you take the plug out, you can pull it over.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Huh? Got high enough compression to run 110 race gas.
Oh man, I'm like,
with 110 race
I ain't tearing through this saw, fighting this while it's still under warranty. You know.
There you go. Put some 110 racing fuel in there. Probably has high enough compression to burn it.
I just, you know, I didn't go any further than that in it. You know, I said, hell on it.
I don't blame you.
Especially why waste time when you're not going to charge the guy a bench fee anyway? We don't charge just a regular bench fee, you know, just for checking something out.
Right.
See, I feel like Brandon only came here as soon as Cajun got on the panel. That's when Brandon showed up. I'm starting to get a theory brewing here.
A pattern. Yeah, he follows me around everywhere.
Cajun shows up. As soon as Cajun shows up, there's Brandon right there.
Yeah, I know. I noticed
right after him.
That's happened a few times already.
Brandon will be here. That's happened a few times on my streams, previous streams when you've been here. Brandon won't show up. Never see Brandon. You show up, and all of a sudden, there's Brandon.
There he is.
Yeah, when I go into like mixed mowers, you know, I'm up on his panel quite often, and in fact, I'll probably be over there tomorrow night on his panel. But Brandon will pop in right after I'll pop in, or he's just there.
Yep.
Either I'll pop in after him, or he'll pop in after me. One of the two.
I bet you if we got a Stephen Cox over here, Brandon would probably be over here like that.
Stephen Cox. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Brandon would be over here in a heartbeat.
Brandon had Stephen on a while back when about 4 Saturdays ago. About 5 or 6 Saturdays ago. Brandon had Steve up on the
I bet you if I got you and Stephen over here at the same time, Brandon would be over here in a heartbeat.
Oh man, Steve would be up here at the same time. Y'all would get a earful, that's for sure. You know, we can
just sit. I could just sit here, turn my camera.
We can talk.
That's it. I could probably sit here, turn my camera and mic off, and just let the stream run.
Anybody that has knowledge of small engines or big engines like Steve does, you know, and I like picking Steve's brain too. But anyway, yeah, I mean,
like if you want to talk about tools, you get a Chris from Client Graphics over here. You all better be prepared to talk about tools.
Oh, Chris's tools, yeah.
Yep. There goes the small engines. Time to talk about your end.
Oh, I got a video I'm fixing. I forgot to put it up today. I got a video, a little tour of the shop, a little tour of the big shop.
Brandon,
y'all can see why.
Hi, Brandon. I like Justin Brandon.
Good at the land, yeah. I know Justin.
I was one of
Justin's some of his moderators when he first started live streaming. In fact, I was in the top 10 subscribers. One of the top first 10 subscribers to Justin.
Yep, I know. I've watched a lot of Justin's videos, and I watch them, I don't really comment on them, so maybe I have to go over there and get myself a good conversation going with Justin.
I hate to see him gone from the mill pond over there. You know, he made that place. You know, he built that place back up and did a lot of work over there. You know, and then he left. I don't know the real deal for it. Brandon told me something about it because he knows Justin personally.
Oh, Cajun,
okay.
like my little banner I got going across the bottom there.
Yeah. All aboard the Trump train, baby. That's right. I've been seeing some commercials, ads on YouTube. Bernie Sanders saying, I need to ask y'all a small favor. You know, he wants he wants people to get on his poll saying they for him. You know, you don't see Trump begging people for that.
Yeah.
Trump ain't got.
Trump's just like, yeah. Every time, and it's funny too, as I've noticed, anytime the Democrats say something bad about him or try to do something against him, just keeps going up.
Yeah. They giving him the advertisement. You know, they giving him the they spreading the word about it. You know.
Yeah, they're making him look good.
Okay, Brandon.
They're making him look
good. Hey, when you get finished eating, jump up in here with me, Brandon. We'll talk some.
They're making Trump look beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
See, in a way, they are screwing themselves over because anytime they do something bad against Don, what happens? You know what happens? That approval rating just goes up. He's probably looking at him like, "Hey, thanks for the free advertising."
But I got a video I made yesterday, and no, it was day before yesterday. My bad. Let me see. Was it Ash Wednesday? Yeah, it was Ash Wednesday. It was day before yesterday, and I uploaded it yesterday to YouTube. I forgot to go public with it. But when I say I don't have room in the shop for anything, y'all will see why I don't have room in and that is a huge shop. That shop's huge. You know, you're looking at like 60 by 100. You know, 60 by 120. Yeah, there's no room in it. And Mick Moore's, you know how clean and orderly he is. You know, I mean, like organized he is.
Yeah, I think the exact opposite.
This guy's gonna have I mean, it'll make him nauseated. And I told him that. I said, I'm gonna do a video one day, and it's gonna make you nauseated.
I'm starting to.
He said, "Well, my shop's not that organized. It's just my toolboxes are." Yeah, right.
I'm hearing reverb from someone's end. It's not mine, so I'm hearing reverb. I think it might be coming. I think it might be coming from your Cajun because before you got up here, it was clear. So I think it might be coming from you.
Let me. Usually, what happens is I jump out. Let me do something here. Let me take myself out.
Yeah.
Can you hear it now?
Yep, that's Cajun. That's what. Nope, that's Cajun.
Okay.
Oh, well, Andrew, look who decided to show up. About time you showed up, Andrew. Oh, Andrew Frank, my buddies from Diesel Class decided he was finally gonna.
Okay, let's see if that helps.
I made some chocolate chip cookies, and he really liked them.
You still hear that little reverb?
It's like not as bad as just the tiniest amount.
Yeah,
it's a lot better.
You know what? I gotta go do my blood sugar stuff.
Oh, you better do that.
I'm gonna bail out on y'all.
Yeah. Well, we don't need to lose you, Harold. So.
I hear you. I may come back. I don't know. We'll see.
Not unless you want to get a good retreat from the wife.
We'll holler at you.
See, Harold.
What I do, I just mute myself when I don't have nothing to say.
I don't really hear it. Not unless Harold was getting the tiniest amount too. So,
Is
he
it when I
does
talk,
too.
or is it just when you talk?
Just when I talk, but now he left. I'm not getting like when you exit out and came back in, a lot of the reverb went away. So I think Harold might have had just a little amount after you left. So I think we got that the issue figured out.
Oh, okay.
Yep, he does, and it's true, Turner. He does play him like a fiddle.
I'll be right back. Hold on a sec.
I was watching this video the other day, right? There's this guy. He used to be Democratic. He admitted he was 100%, like Latino, 100% Mexican, right? Him and his wife both were. And his friend says like, he went to a Trump rally. He's like, I used to be Democratic, but he said I came to this rally and I felt really welcomed here. He's like, you know what? Me and my wife both fully support building that border wall. I was like, wow.
My dad was a Democrat. He changed though. He was a Democrat when Democrats were the good guys.
Yep.
And back in the 40s, 50s, 60s, Kennedy, John F.
Yep.
Kennedy. It was saying
one of the only good Democrats.
that was one of the best presidents ever. Kennedy was a Democrat.
Yeah, back when they weren't out socialism and communism.
So when my first vote was the first term for Ronald Reagan, but that was my first presidential election to vote for, and I voted for Ronald Reagan. Boy, my dad was like, "Boy, you're gonna take my vote away, you're gonna kill my vote." Like, well, why are you voting for Reagan? I said, he's the better man. I said, don't matter if you're Democrat or Republican, you just gotta vote for the better man. And
yes, he is, Andrew. Yes, he is.
I'm not saying I'm a Democrat. No,
Neither am I. Full on Republican.
Actually, I'm neutral.
Yep.
But I mean,
I don't really blame you for wanting to be neutral either.
I do vote for like Trump, stuff like that. Well, actually, I hadn't voted in 10 years.
Yep. I know. This year I'm gonna be old enough to vote this year. So as soon as I vote, I'm gonna put that vote down for Trump.
Oh wow, you that young?
I am 17, but I'll be 18 in March. So.
Wow, you don't look 17. I didn't know you were that young. Wow. Okay. Wow. Boy.
Yeah. John F. Kennedy was like, I guess you could say, like the only good Democrat ever. Yeah. I don't know. Ronald Reagan was good.
They had a few good Democrats back then. I mean, they wasn't all at war and all this mudslinging and all that like they're doing now.
Yeah.
I mean, I was born in the early '60s, so I'm almost old enough to be your grandpa. Actually, I would be old enough to be a grandpa if I'd have started early and my kids would have started early. My daughter, I'm a grandpa. You know, I got a 9-year-old granddaughter, but my daughter, when my granddaughter was born, she wasn't like 18 or 19. You know, I think I was like 20 or 21 when my son was born.
Andrew, pretty much my whole family's Trump. Yep.
Oh, we down here in Trump country. We got water towers out here.
Yeah.
We love.
I know my I have family down in that area, and my cousin's even from Alabama. He's like, there was not one Hillary Clinton sign in the entire state of Alabama. He said it was pure Trump.
2 states to the east of me.
Yep.
But yeah.
My thing is, well, hate the man, whatever. You gotta admit he's doing a darn good job.
Man, Hillary Clinton. I heard Johnny, my buddy. He's the one that actually owns the big shop, but we in the Briggs and Stratton dealership together. We full 50-50 partners on that. But anyway, he listens to that talk radio on 560 KLVI out of Beaumont, Texas in the mornings. Cause we can catch Beaumont, Texas easy over here in Southwest Louisiana. And it's all talk radio, and it's mostly like Rush Limbaugh type shows.
Yeah.
You know? And I don't know if it was Rush or
Rush.
somebody that sounds like Rush. But what got my goat a while back, a long time ago, about Rush Limbaugh, it don't matter who's president, he's going to talk bad about him. But he's talking good about Trump. You know, he talks good about Trump. But finally, he's talking.
I know just recently Trump honored.
That works.
Medal. I don't know.
But
one thing I did like about Ronald Reagan, though, just watching the clips, was his sense of humor.
Yeah, well, Ronald Reagan was a Republican.
Yeah. Yep, he had a good sense of humor too. He's one of those people he could make fun of himself and it was funny.
He was an actor, you know. He was a football player. He was an actor, governor, California, you know, then president, you know. I mean, you know, he how do you call that? What's that adage for that? He paid his dues, you know.
Yeah.
You know, he paid his dues.
Well, Turner, I think Rush is still doing pretty good. I think. I know he had.
I don't know who this guy was. You know, somebody else that was talking with him. Usually Rush is by himself. You know, like when he's on TV or whatever.
Yeah.
But
I think Rush is still in pretty good health. I know he's still doing his thing.
Whoever it was with this show was talking about Hillary and those emails, you know, like they digging up dirt on the, you know, and her and all that. And like, you know, why is this woman not in jail? You know, I mean, they trying to impeach Trump and this and that and the other. And look what Bill Clinton did, Hillary Clinton, the Clinton Foundation, and man, then you know all that's and Benghazi, man, all that's swept underneath the rug. You know, man.
Yep, I know one of my favorite Ronald Reagan lines from one of his debates is, "I'm not here to exploit my my opponent's youth and inexperience." That one he did where he said, I hope to be president of all 13 states. That was a pretty good one too.
Yeah, Reagan. This is a quote from Reagan. The people for abortion are the people who have already been born. Yeah, no doubt, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, Reagan said that. Yeah.
One of my all-time favorite political quotes. It was that was said by Alexander. What's the point of impeaching someone if we can't get rid of them? I mean, well said, Alexander. Well said.
Another good one that was Thomas Jefferson. Wait, was it Thomas Jefferson? Yeah, I think it was Thomas Jefferson. He says, any government that can give you something, or I'm messing this up big time. A government that can give you something can take it away also. Anyway, else, Thomas Jefferson said.
Yep. I like that Hamilton one where you went, what's the point of impeaching someone if we can't get rid of them?
Yeah, I mean, he didn't do nothing wrong. You know, he's trying to make everything right, and the people that do wrong are wanting to get rid of them so they can keep on doing wrong. My way of thinking.
Here's a good one about the Here's a good Reagan quote about gun control that I like. Under no pretext should arms and ammunition be surrendered. Any attempt to disarm the people must be stopped by force if necessary.
Look at all these senators and these minority, like Lott, forget his first name, from Alabama. Wait, was it Alabama or Mississippi? Senator Lott. He was a majority leader, and then he made some kind of boo-boo that got him kicked out. He had to step down from majority leader.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got armed guards at his mansion, and all that. Which I forget what party he's affiliated with, but I'm pretty sure he's not against guns because he's got armed guards at his mansion. He needed him at one time. Trent Lott, that's his name. Trent Lott. He was either Alabama or Mississippi senator, and he was a majority leader at the time. I think he made a racial slur or something. About
and I noticed a lot more
people that
a
want
lot
to
of movements now is there's a lot more like the movements they have for Trump now, like Blacks for Trump, Latinos for Trump. Those are groups that are starting to get massive.
Well, that's good. Like the
and it's like
the Mexicans. The more illegal immigrants that the Democrat bring in here to get legalized. And Mexicans are like faithful, loyal. If a Democrat says, "Hey, I'm gonna get you legalized," as a citizen, but I want your vote. You got to take an oath to vote for me. Well, that's why they want them, and they're gonna do it. But some of them are backstab them and vote for the other guy.
Yep. It's like you give for the other guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, everybody's talking about, oh, nobody gonna take my mama food stamp away and all this. Trump take my mama food stamp. I'm going up there and kill him. Facebook and this and that and the other, making these videos and stuff. They arrested a few people, for that anyway. Because man, you're not supposed to be doing that, threatening nobody.
Oh, especially the president.
And Trump never took nobody's food stamps away. And all that. That was just something that the Democrats were saying to put a bad name on Trump. He never took no benefits from anybody and all that. He's trying to help the veterans out. The veterans are homeless and ain't got crap until Trump.
Like, everybody's like, no, we gotta take care of the illegal immigrants. It's like, well, if we didn't have our veterans, then where would our country be at now? It's like, you ever stop and think about that?
You gotta take care of the veterans, man. I mean, that's why we free. My whole family's veterans. I'm the only one that's not a vet. they wouldn't take me. I'm 4F. You know, my back is so out of joint. Yeah, and hip, and everything, and it no,
Yeah. I mean,
I,
look
I
at
was almost crippled when I was a kid, anyway. So I mean, my back's all messed up.
look at it should be. This is what I've always looked at: veterans first, then everybody else.
Thank you, thank you. And I
I've always
salute.
been that way. It's like every time I see them, like it's like, what is wrong with you people? The veterans are some of the most important people on earth. Take care of them first.
Yeah, that's why we're here. That's why we have an American president and not a whatever tyrant leader.
Yeah, because of the veterans, it's like they should come first. It's like veterans first and everybody else. It's like, what ever happened to respect and decency? I mean, my
And to
family
get
was
into the
military.
service, when you volunteer and they accept you, that's a privilege.
Yeah.
That's a privilege.
Yep. I think it'd be interesting. Take a few liberals and send them to boot camp. Just say, yep, have fun for 4 years.
There was a lot of people that was facing prison sentences. Either go into service or go to prison. Guess what?
Yep.
They took the service.
They went in.
And made good people out of themselves.
Because it may not sound like it, but sometimes it's much better than prison.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I was given an option, I'd be like, I'm going to service.
Yeah. And then when you go into service, they expunge your record. If you don't mess up while you're in the army, and there's a few of them that make careers out of it, change their life for the better.
Yeah.
But look at the people that try to evade the service also.
Yeah. No, here's the thing too.
It's
like some people are like some people I know are like, you agree with everything the Republicans say. It's like I don't necessarily everything they have to say. Do I like and listen to what they have to say? Oh, absolutely. But do I agree with all of it? Absolutely not. You know what I mean? It's not like I'm going to agree with every single thing they do.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you had bad Republican presidents. You had good Democrat presidents. You had,
Yeah.
I mean, nobody's perfect anyway. So
yeah,
but
I'm kind of
trying his,
I mean,
to try to turn around a country that's in turmoil already.
Yep, I'm 100% back to Constitution. I always have to. I mean, why will I sit down and listen to what Republicans and Democrats have to say? Oh, absolutely. But will I agree with everything they say? No. I mean, that's just how it is.
Hey, Breezy, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah, I know. I have to, even up here in Michigan, when you're 18, you still have to sign up for the draft. But I know that I think they still have classes now for like if you're an only son and stuff. So I'm an only son. They probably, and I mean, I don't know. Probably won't want me anyway. Yeah, I mean,
hey,
my grandpa,
they don't have to service anymore, do they? You don't have to sign up for that when you turn 18, do you?
Yeah, we do. They still do that, I think.
Oh, okay. Because I know I had to do it when I turned 18.
Yep.
I had to go to the post office, and fill out the form and turn it in. That's simple.
Yep. No, it's what I see the Democrat. I know the Democrats. Some Democrats don't like the Constitution. It's like Constitution in the first place to stop stuff like this from happening.
Yeah, founding fathers that's a basic set of rules that we live by, and abide. and it's supposed to be meant not to be changed at all. You know.
Yep. Yep.
Breezy
But do they
Scott
want to follow those rules?
got drafted. Really? You must have not had any cousins or something like that. First cousins to carry on the name, because usually they won't draft you. If you're the only namesake left in your family, they won't draft you. They 4F you automatic.
Yep.
Or or they won't put you in combat.
That's how I am. I'm pretty much the only one left that can carry on the name of my family. So
I got a friend of mine. He's a Castorf. He lives in Alabama. He moved to Louisiana, Southwest Louisiana, when I was a teenager, and he didn't have no first cousins, no nothing, and he was older than me, and they had wanted to draft. He got his draft notice, and when they did his history and stuff like that, they says, "Oh, we can't take you. You know, you're the only cast off left that will hold your family name. Keep on the family name."
that's how I am. I'm the only one left that can I'm pretty much the only one left that can keep on my family name. So
You don't have no first cousins with the same last name?
I do, but only like a few, and some of them are like, I think they're all over 30. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so they don't.
There's
They don't
a
like.
couple of loopholes in there. You know, if you
Yeah,
actually want to go in and stuff, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if they can refuse you or not, but if you
I know
definitely
if you have
want
like
to go,
if you have like certain mental like disabilities or whatever they want to call them, or certain forms of autism. I mean, I'm gonna say it out right out. I have autism. I mean, so they probably wouldn't want me anyway. Anyways,
what is it?
like certain forms of autism or what they disabilities or mental handicaps.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the other classes for military.
And how do you spell that?
Oh, what spell it?
Whatever. I, I didn't quite understand what you said you got.
I have autism.
Oh, autism.
Yeah, if you have certain forms of it or certain
Oh, okay.
no mental disabilities, they
No,
nope.
not a. It's just isn't it like a nerves or something?
It's just no. What happens? Sometimes you get like I have the testing done, and I think I have like an extra chromosome, or I'm missing one chromosome. Something got.
I think it's missing one because the extra chromosome is uh Down syndrome.
Yeah. So we're
That's
not
the
really sure what it is.
missing one.
Yep, we're not sure what it is. So they.
But I got a friend of mine with autism. He's perfect.
Yeah. So they probably. I don't know if they'd let me or not. Probably not. But
Oh, Breezy was in. That's right. Yeah, I remember Breezy talking about that. He was in the service, and again, I salute you. He was in
yeah,
68 to 70.
my grandpa on my dad's side was born in 1919. Grew up through the Depression.
My dad
Dropped
was
out of
born in.
school during. He dropped out of school during the Depression, and he ended up going into the service for World War II, and he went over to the Philippines.
Yep, my dad was there too.
Yeah, my grandpa went to Mindanao Island.
My dad was Philip. Uh, my my dad and all my uncles, they all went to World War II. They all came back, and they were each in different units. Naturally, one of my uncles was a medic. The other one was an engineer. Uh, like building bridges and all that stuff. And then uh, Uncle Sidney was infantry. My dad was infantry, all on the front lines. Let's see, my uncle was a medic. Oh no, Sidney was the engineer. Okay, never mind. He was an engineer. Uncle Lovelace was a radio man. That's how he got his electronic background. In the 50s, he opened up a radio and record shop. Worked on TVs and all that stuff. And sold stereos, TVs, all that stuff. Anything had to do with electronics. And they sold 45s. They didn't even have cassettes back then. They sold 45. And that was before the 8-track days too. They sold records and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, and he was the technician. He did the in-house work on everything.
My grandpa was in the Battle of Mindanao, so he got sent to Mindanao Island.
Okay.
I never know. It's crazy to think. You never know. Maybe they all crossed paths at one point in some time.
Probably so.
Because you think, every time I talk to somebody, it's like you never know. Maybe our relatives that were in there all ran into each other.
He wasn't long in the Philippines though.
My grandpa was there from.
I think his unit. He said they got sent there by accident or something. He was mostly in France, Luxembourg, Belgium. My dad was at D-Day, Normandy, D-Day. His DD-214, listed all the place. But he was a French. My dad and all his brothers were French translators in their units. Because, we all down here.
I seen the movie a while ago, and I saw the movie 1917. It was actually really good.
Yeah, that's World War I there.
Yep, that movie was actually pretty good.
My dad had a 1917 7mm rifle. Man, that was an awesome rifle.
If you get some reverb coming from, I know I've heard more reverb on something going on. Like it comes and it goes.
It's probably when we were talking together. See, with Zoom, you don't really have that issue with Zoom. I noticed that on Jimmy C.
Yeah.
Nobody complains about that.
Yep.
I'll just try not to talk when you're talking.
Hmm.
What you been up to, Crazy?
I've always kind of liked studying history and past wars. My grandpa did. My grandpa was in communications, artillery, and he was a driver. So.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like my uncle Lovelace, he was a radio man. Communications, radio, and then repairing also. Like I said, if a bullet would go through one or something like that, then he could patch it back up.
Yeah, maybe they attacked to each other at one point. Point 3, never know what could have happened back then. I don't know. They could have said, "All right, this is what's going on," and they could have had a little communication talk to each other.
In fact, my dad and one of my uncles, my Uncle Walter, were both wounded, and they ended up in the same medic camp, same hospital, field hospital. They were in there, and they were shaking hands, and the journalists, one of the photographers, journalists, he was in the army also, but he noticed their resemblance and says, "Are y'all related?" They said, "Yeah, we brothers, and we ain't seen each other in like 2 years." And he said, "It's good that when that we seen each other. It's kind of odd that when got wounded at almost at the same time and we're in the same field hospital." And he was like, "Man, this is going to be a story." So he took the pictures and wrote a big up story about them. Hey, 2 Louisiana French guys, over here overseas during this war, and they got wounded, and they finally get to have a little small family reunion.
It's a crazy twist of fate right there.
Yeah, and the local newspaper printed that. Reprinted that story and the pictures.
It's crazy to
We
think
had
how fate worked out back then.
My dad had the because my grandma had the newspaper, and she saved that newspaper, and my dad had the original pictures, and my uncle had the original pictures from that.
Yeah,
They developed the pictures that they each got copies of it.
I know we don't know where they are, but we know we have photos of my grandpa and his 200 squad out there, his whole crew out there on the island. We have there's photos of him and his crew, and we have photos of soldiers too, with their heads severed from bayonets.
You been working on any small engines lately, or it's still over yet?
And that it's still cold, but supposed to hit the 40s this week. I got all the sheet metal on my rat rod the other week. Now I just gotta wait for the warm weather to paint it.
Wow, look at them tires on that thing.
Yep, 23, 10 and a half, 12 turfs.
Yeah.
It's got a
That
has a.
What's your kind of engine you throwing in there?
I got a Hatz E75 air-cooled single-cylinder diesel on it.
Oh, okay, a little diesel.
Yep,
Oh, you're gonna have some torque.
Oh, it is torquey. Yep, there it is. That's the day I got started to check the belts and stuff. It was so cold out, I had to put the heat gun on high for 2 hours to get it to start. Because it doesn't have a glow plug. I put the old Harbor Freight heat gun on it for 2 hour or two on high, cranked it over, fired right up.
Don't you got some videos out on that?
I have a video of it running on my channel, and I recorded me driving it, but the camera was being really weird that day, so the footage was junk and I had to scrap it. But I do have a video of it running.
Yeah, I remember on your channel you got a video on that. It's titled something about update on the rat rod or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, that's it.
Yep.
I don't know. I watch so many of my subscribers' videos and my friends' videos and stuff like that. I just can't remember all of them.
Yeah, that thing, that diesel screams with that with that stainless straight pipe on it. It's loud. Yeah. It's only governed at 3,000 RPM.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a high-speed diesel, because most diesels only run about 1,850 RPMs, and what you got a high-speed diesel on that, like what we call the Jimmies. You can wrap them Jimmies up, them V8 Jimmies, them Detroits. You can wrap them suckers up big time. They go way past 1,850 RPMs, 1,875, something like that. Like a Detroit, like your 671s, your 871s, and all. Most diesels only run 1,850 RPMs. A lot of people don't even run them that high. It's burning fuel for nothing. With crew boats and stuff, yeah, they run those wide open. 1,850, 1,875. But like shrimp boats and stuff, when you dragging nets, you're not doing but like 1,100 RPM, 1,200 RPM. That's it.
I don't know. One thing you can't beat the sound of, I'll admit it, is the sound of an old 2-stroke Detroit.
Yeah, and that's your 671s.
Yeah,
your 671s are actually a 2-stroke Detroit diesel.
best part about one thing I do like about the Detroits is when they first start up, they had that real whoopy idle. When they first start, they get that real
Yeah,
idle. Trying to get
then
that block pressurized when they're warming up.
they'll level off. Yeah.
We have one of those in my diesel class. When we fired it up, you could kind of hear the blower making a little whirring sound when it was trying to keep up. I have a video of that on my channel of our 671 N line.
Yeah. Most all your 671s are in line. You have some V versions.
We have one of those two we're building engine stand right now for 6V71.
You ever get into the what is it, the 853s?
No, not yet.
Okay. I know you've heard of them. I want to say it's an 853.
Yeah. Yep, 8V53.
Yeah.
Because they had the 53 and the 71.
Yeah.
Yep. I put the link to the video in the chat there.
Then they got the 671s.
Yep.
Oh.
The 6V.
I mean,
They had the 4, 6, 8, 12, and 16.
I said the wrong thing. The 60 series, the Detroit 60 series.
Yep. We have a truck with all of those in it, Detroit 60 series.
Right.
That thing's a torquey motor.
Yeah. Well, you see, you had your 60 series, you had your A
50
model,
series.
A model and B model. One was computer controlled, the other one wasn't.
Yep. Then they also had that 50 series Detroit, I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You see a lot of those 60s, and I think the 50 in the 18 wheeler.
International. Yep, International. I know our Green International we have is a 98. That's what's in it.
Oh, okay.
And I think it's got an Eaton full speed behind it. I think.
18 speed? Oh, I love an 18 speed.
I think it's either a 16 or 18 speed Eaton Fuller.
It's probably 18. It's probably 18. I love an 18. I like a 13, a 15, and an 18. 18 is good. 13 is good for climbing hills and mountains and stuff. You know, it's good for like soft ground and stuff, like in construction, the construction industry.
Like
when you
gear ratios.
Yeah, your gears are close together. 18 speeds, you know, you're good for mountains on that. You know, you can upshift climbing a bridge, going up a bridge. You can catch some gears going up. You know, you don't have to stay in whatever, you know, third or fourth gear just to like, and then downshift, you know, and you know, just to climb over the top.
Yep, I know.
We got some steep bridges.
Our disc class there. We do have one truck we get to drive in the back parking lot, and it's a 1980 Mack with the 5-speed non-synchronized, the planetary axles, and a Mack 6-cylinder.
The 5 and the 3, right? Double stick shift.
No, just regular 5-speed.
Oh, you don't have the low and the high reverse on another stick?
Just regular 5-speed non-synchronized Mack transmission.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, but this one
Maxidine transmission. I don't like them. I call them Maxines. The trucks those older trucks, we call them Maxines down here. I don't like Maxine trucks. No.
Yeah. This one, the motor in this one's actually pretty strong for a 6-cylinder.
Oh yeah, the engines ain't nothing wrong with them. I just don't like the transmissions.
Yeah, what's funny too is this one doesn't have your regular rear axles in it. it has the planetaries, tandem planetaries.
Planetary gear. Okay.
Yeah, tandem planetaries with the good old Dayton rims,
Yeah, Dayton rims. Yeah, that's
the
the one.
run out rims.
That's the one that'll kill you.
No, those are Dayton rims. Those will get you, and the split rims will get you too.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the Dayton's. Most of the Dayton rims are split rims.
It's weird. The Dayton's on that one, and I think it's our International 4700. Where they're set up, they're not like a old just centering. You know what's fun about Dayton rims? When you sit there and you gotta adjust the run out on them so they don't wobble going down the road.
Right. Well, have you ever seen the paint markers on them, on the tires? You
No.
never seen that? Okay, that's when they had like a gun or something, a scope, like a timing scope, and you put a marker on that tire, like a spray paint. You know, it washes off, in the rain and all that eventually, and you drive the truck by, and they got a guy doing that, and when it's dead, it's tracking that to check for wobble.
Yep. Where we did the lab test for the Dayton's at our diesel class, what we had to do to adjust for run out, we took our duckbill hammer and put it on the ground. We'd push it up against the wheel and watch it move.
Yeah, using
See
that
how
as
much run out.
using that as a dial gauge.
Dayton rims aren't that bad to remove. It's just when you put them on there, sitting with the impact, tighten them all up, spin them, find your spot, keep tightening, and just keep doing it over and over until there's no run out.
Yeah.
Oh man, we built
I just don't like those 5-speed transmissions and the old Mack trucks. I got a buddy of mine that had 2.5
we drove it.
miles on.
They tried to shift it, and you'd hear it grind really hard and try to go in gear. So we eventually did some research, and you're like, "Yep, next time we drive it, we got a double clutcher if we want to shift."
Just got to get them RPMs right, and then when the RPMs drop, you get them up to a certain RPM, get it out of gear without the clutch, and let the RPMs drop, and then pop it in the next gear.
Yep. I'll tell you, for being a big truck, too, as heavy as that Mack is, the steering on it was really light. Oh, yeah, we broke the 2-hour mark tonight without Brandon.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You only on for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, aren't you?
Yeah. My back is starting to get sore, so I don't think I can go 2.5 hours.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, anytime you're ready to jump out, just let me know.
I think I'm gonna.
You were on.
I think I'm gonna top out. Well,
I gotta go over there and check him out. I ain't seen him in a week or so, a couple of weeks.
I think I'm gonna end it here. So thanks for coming up.
Oh, anytime. You gonna be around the Mixed channel tomorrow, live stream?
I might be.
Oh, okay.
Yep. If not, I'll stop and say hi, leave a like, and that'll be about it. So I'll try and be there tomorrow.
Well, he's on early.
Yeah.
It's nighttime for him, but it's like
yeah,
4 o'clock for us, something like that.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Where are you at?
I'm over in Michigan.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're the same time. You're the same time zone as me, I think.
Yeah, we're Eastern Standard.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm in Central.
Yeah, hour difference.
You must not be far from the line and the timeline.
I don't think we're too far.
I got a buddy. He's like 10 minutes away from the time zone line. He's in Indiana.
Pretty cool.
He's only 10 minutes away. Something like that. 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. He wasn't far from Zippo. He lived
I've had a few good conversations with Zippo.
Oh yeah, me and him were on in a panel. I'll be right back. Hold that thought. All right, I'm back. You know, me and Zippo was on a live panel together. Well, we've been on a live panel together quite a few times.
Yeah, because I know he usually hangs around mix panels once in a great while.
Yeah.
Yep. One of these
And,
times when I get the chance, I am gonna get on one of mixed panels when I get the opportunity. I'm gonna happen.
I think it was Mix. It's about a month ago, I think. And
That's amazing. I came one time. I came this close to meeting Zippo in person. He hangs around the Fort Wayne, Indiana show in the summertime, and I went down there a couple summers ago, and I saw him, but I didn't get the chance to catch him, so I almost came that close to saying hi to Zippo.
wow.
Got away from me.
He's invited me to his house, I don't know, about 4 dozen times. At least 4 dozen times. You know, hey, Boo, come up here and shoot a game of pool with me, you know? Uh, you know, knock back a couple. You know, I'm like, you know, well, whenever I'm up there, you know, I'll drop in and all that. And he says, well, whenever I'm down there, I'm going to stop in too. I'm like, no problem. You know, he's a good pool shooter too. He's got a pool table in his house. So anyway, you know, we never had a chance to meet up yet in person, but you know, that's on my bucket list. But anyway, he was in Mick's panel one time, and Mick invited me up there. And when he saw my face, he was like, "Boo, what's going on?" Because he knows me as Boo, Lucat, Boudreaux. And you know, from my other channel. And he did remember. He says, "I forgot you had a coin channel." So anyway, we started talking about engines, small engines and stuff, and all of a sudden he came out and said, "Hey, everybody, y'all think I'm a great mechanic on small engines and stuff, but," he said, "this guy here, Cajun Boudreaux, he says, this guy has taught me a lot." I'm like, "Come on, Zippo, you know better than that. You know, I just gave you about 3 or 4 tips and tricks, and that's it." You know, he said, "Yeah, but," he said, "you got me out of a bind a few times, you know." So anyway, he says, I'm giving you the praise you deserve. You know, I said, "Well, thank you, Zip." You know.
Well,
Oh yeah, we get along great. I mean, he's, you know, well
yeah,
educated.
just start talking about those old Briggs and Stratton cast iron motors, and there you go.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, me, oh baby, oh yeah, I love a 5S, a 6S, you know, or S5.
I'm not a big Briggs guy, but I'd like to get an old ZZ or ZZP and restore one.
Oh, okay. Are you talking
I had
about
one.
those N motors?
Talking about the big ones, 8 horses. Yeah, we had one of those once, and that carburetor on that thing was just a finicky, leaky carburetor.
Make your own gaskets.
And we did. We cleaned it out. It wouldn't run. We had it run it a few years. We put the carb, cleaned it out, put the carb back together. Amazingly, it ran, and it barely dripped.
Oh, you're talking about dripping from the Venturi?
The old you want the updraft carbs for ZZ. Yeah. The leakies.
Okay, yeah. I know the old updraft carbs you're talking about, but where was it leaking at? Leaking from?
The typical spots.
Oh,
usually
okay.
Usually like the common spots on the other ones. That's usually where it had its issue.
Okay.
But it ran. When it ran good.
Well, it won't leak when it's running. Put it that way. It's just when you kill it.
That's when they start.
Yeah.
Infinite drip. Yeah, usually anytime we're done running the tractor, we always take the fuel and shut it off and let it run out of fuel.
That's right.
we did that on our Wheel Horse Right Away Senior too on at Wisconsin. Anytime we were done running it, we'd bring it in and shut the fuel off and let it run out.
Yeah. I had a buddy of mine, his car was leaking on his Honda. And I said, Richard, I said, this car's just wore out. You know, the seat, it's all eroded. You know, it's all eroded because it's old. You know, I said, there's nothing you can do about it but change the car. I said, I'll tell you what, I'm going to save you some money. He says, all you got to do is I'm going to install you a fuel valve, you know, inline fuel valve. Just turn that off when you finish cutting your grass, turn it off, and your carburetor won't drain your tank out, you know, because he cut his grass like once every week and a half, you know, like 3 times a month. And, you know, a quart of gas is going to leak, you know, just a little drop every now and then. You're going to lose a quart of gas in a week, week and a half. So he says, okay, all right. Well, he kept on forgetting to turn that fuel valve off, fuel tap off. So he said, Woodrow, just put me a new carb on. I'm like, okay, not a problem. So I put him a new carb on, and the carb that came in, and this is a non-returnable carb, matter of fact. I think I got it from, I think I still got the name of the damn place up there. Well, got it from on my cork board, my pinup board. That's over there on my by my computer desk, a little ways away from it. Anyway, uh, it it didn't have that choke part to it, and I couldn't swap the shafts out on there. And I don't know why. It was the same exact carb, and uh, it just wouldn't let me do it. And I said, look, all you got to do is do what I show you, and it's going to start up right away. He said, okay, not a problem. So uh, I set him up with a way to start it without the choke. So I said, you know, you could have avoided this, you know, just by turning that damn fuel valve off, you know. Yeah, but he says, you know me, I'm, you know, 63 years old and I'll forget. I said, I'm 55 and I'll forget. Well, actually, I was 54 at the time, or 53. And I said, I'll forget, you know, but I said, you know, that's you. You know, if you want to swap the carb out, that's you. So ordered a new carb, and for some reason it came in as the wrong carb. So anyway, but that Honda's still running, and he uses non-ethanol gasoline.
Yeah, I that's how I am about my mowers on my old car tractors. Non-ethanol gasoline, 90 octane non-ethanol.
Yeah, well, you can use the regular 87 non-ethanol, you know, or you can use the 92. You know,
Yep, all we have around us.
I will not go medium grade. I'm gonna go to 87 or I'm gonna go to 92.
Yeah, the only stuff we have around here in Michigan is 90.
Oh, okay.
But my old cast iron Kohler seems to really like that 90 octane non-ethanol gas.
Okay. You know why? Because back then they didn't have
ethanol.
With that too, but they had leaded gasoline back then.
Yeah, good old tetraethyl lead, never hurt no one.
In fact, all your 100 octane, you know, like your airplane fuel.
Yeah, that's low lead.
It's low lead.
Low lead.
Right. Because those airplane engines and all that need that lead in that gas. They do.
Because it's the only good octane booster for them.
Well, what it does, it lubricates everything. That's the lead. It acts like a lubricant.
Yeah, especially guides and seats.
There you go. Valve guides, and see. Well, yeah.
Yep, valve seats. Because valve seats back in the day used to be a lot softer material, so they needed that lead.
True that.
Then in 1975, they're like, "Yep, that's not good for that's not good for the environment. We gotta get rid of the lead." I think Mexico, the only countries I think you could still get leaded gasoline for automobiles.
Oh, okay.
Because I think there are some countries out there that still sell tetraethyl lead gasoline.
I'm pretty sure Mexico is one. They
Yep.
they don't abide. They don't have to abide by the EPA rules that we have.
Yep.
You know, but they worry about our emissions and stuff like that in cars and all that. Hey, man, look at these jet airplanes. You know,
Yeah.
and one, and ships. You know,
Yeah. People
man,
like that buy the Teslas. They're like, "We're saving the environment." You may think you are, but you're not, because you still gotta burn fossil fuels to charge your Tesla.
yeah.
It's counterintuitive.
Yeah, every time a jet airplane takes off and all that, and flying, and how many thousands and thousands and thousands of jet airplanes, jet airliners, and all fly in our country every day.
Yep.
They got more emissions in the atmosphere uh, than all the cars in America burn in 10 years in one day.
Yep. Because they're all those good jets make, I think it's like 80,000 each for each jet engine.
I have no idea, but they sure put a lot of emissions in the air.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. They do make 60. Yeah. Memory serves me correctly. They make 60, 80,000 horse an engine.
That's a lot.
Yep. Torque output's probably ridiculous when you convert it to that thrust. Whee!
Have you ever flown in a jet?
Not yet, but this summer I'm getting ready to fly out west. So
Okay. I was in a 757 one time on my way to Minnesota. We had we took off from Baton Rouge Airport, and then had a layover in Memphis, and we switched. I had a layover. We switched planes there in Memphis, and it wasn't but I think 4 hours to get to Memphis altogether from Louisiana. That was it.
yeah, as
Flight time wise, put it that
yeah,
way. But I tell you what, uh, the takeoff is awesome on a jet airplane. It's like being in a Corvette with a
yep.
427 in it.
Because you have nothing, and then it's just beans.
You are, I mean, like in the seat,
Yep.
with no steering wheel to hold on to.
Yep. Yep. Because when you're cruising along, just taxiing, there's nothing. But as soon as they get in the air, it's hammer down.
Oh yeah, I mean, because it takes like a light airplane, okay, just a little two-seater or whatever, a little Piper Cub or whatever, at 100 miles an hour, like a motorcycle also. At 100 miles an hour, you and that motorcycle weigh zero. Y'all weigh zero. If you had wings, you could take off on a motorcycle. Well, that's all it takes for a little Piper Cub to take off is 100 miles an hour, and you weigh zero. You're going airborne. So just imagine how fast that jet's going when it takes off.
Oh, it's probably 1,000 plus.
Oh no! Oh no!
Or
They don't
less
even
than that,
fly.
maybe.
No, they don't even fly that fast. But I would assume. In fact, I'm going to Google that. You got me curious. Go ahead and Google A 747 jet takeoff speed. Takeoff speed. It'll probably be around 150 miles an hour.
Right here. Fully loaded 747 on a normal long haul flight would take off anywhere from typical one length around 160 knots, which is 184 miles an hour.
That's takeoff speed.
Yep, 184.
All right.
That's
I
when
wasn't
they.
far off.
That's when they hammer down.
Yeah. Yeah. 185 miles an hour. You said 84, but 185 miles an hour to get airborne. Yeah.
Yep.
That's fast, partner. And you're doing that in what, like 7
Quarter.
seconds?
Yeah. Less than a quarter mile.
No. Actually, it's a little longer than that.
Over.
I would assume it's a little longer than that.
But think about it, to get going that quick in 7 seconds, that's fast.
I want to say 70. You know, I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah.
You know,
That's probably pretty close.
but I will Google the speed and how long it takes to get up to that speed for it take. Go ahead and look up the takeoff time for it from when you start rolling to actually airborne. Takeoff speed and time to get there. I think it should have gave you that and look that up.
I know. I was looking up to one day because I was curious, and
Probably
apparently
like
the fighter jets they have now
fighter
can go
jet.
around the world.
Totally different story on a fighter jet, like a F-15 or.
I looked it up because I was curious what they can do, and they said they can make one trip around the world in a couple hours, or they can go from all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast of the U.S. in like 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah, but that's those supersonic jets.
Here you go. With a middling takeoff weight, 210 say, in full power, you might reach 60 miles an hour in 7 or 8 seconds.
How many miles an hour?
69.
69 in 7 seconds.
To 8.
For a jet?
Yeah, 7, 8 seconds. Yeah.
Okay, what's the total time from like when you start rolling to takeoff to airborne? Does it mention that?
Find out. Here we go. An average, I guess you could say commercial jet accelerates 20 and 140 knots prior to liftoff. To do this in 30 to 35 seconds requires a good sustained acceleration. So roughly half a minute and 184.
I do not remember 30 seconds.
I'm trying to.
On those flights. I remember something like 10 to 15 seconds.
Yeah. Here's a good one.
Well, like I said, I was on a 757, which is smaller than a 747.
Yeah. Right here it says they typically land at 165 miles an hour.
That's the landing speed. Yeah.
Yep, takeoff speed is 24. So you're taking off fast and you're landing fast.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, you have to have a certain amount of airspeed to actually land.
Yeah. If not, you're in for quite the ride.
Yeah, or you're going to crash.
Well, it's been almost 2.5 hours, so I think I'm going to cut her off for the night.
Uh-oh. What I'm doing here. Oh, I know what happened. Hit the wrong button. I was getting the echo. Okay. Yep, you have been on 2.5 hours.
Yeah, so it's time to close it down for that for the night.
Okay, Horst, we're gonna
Yep.
gonna check you later.
I guess I'll maybe see you tomorrow then.
Yeah, yeah. If I remember, I'll be up on the mixed panel.
Hmm.
More than likely, if he doesn't have a full panel. There's one time I jumped out. Somebody jumped out, then somebody else got in the panel, and then somebody else came in the basement. So I volunteered to jump out. And about 2 hours later, I came back. He was still on, and so I jumped back in. He was on like 6 hours, I think, something like that. So if I'm not there, I'll be in chat more than likely or something.
Yep. Either way, I'll catch you.
Somewhere. Yeah. All right, man. Catch y'all later.
See you later.
Love, peace, and crackling grease. We'll catch y'all. Pluto.
I want to say, well, can't speak still. I want to say thanks for everyone. I want to say thank you to everyone. I hope you enjoy the stream, and I'll see you on the next one.